the story of the Bible, and what we sometimes get hung up on is the story of the Bible is not about man's free will. The story of the Bible is about God's free will. God's free will. As it said in Romans 9, God has mercy on whom he will have mercy. He hardens whom he will harden, right? And so that's the story of the Bible. And so we sometimes we don't want to, we can't grasp it. We don't go there because we can't explain it and we can't grasp it. But the fact that you can't explain something like no one can explain God's sovereignty and man's responsibility and how they completely come together. You can't explain that in totality. That doesn't mean you shouldn't submit to it or believe it, right? If you didn't believe something because you couldn't explain it, then you wouldn't believe in God because you can't fully explain God. You wouldn't believe in the Trinity that we talked about a moment ago. Can anyone in this room fully, adequately explain the Trinity, right? Now the answer is no. Please don't answer that. The answer is no. If you say yes, then you come in smoking something before you got to church. You can't fully explain it. Incarnation. Anybody in here want to come up and take a stab at how Jesus was fully man? Man, he was man, just like he had pain, he was hungry, he grew in wisdom and in stature and favor with God and favor with man, right? I mean, man, he suffered, all those things that fully man. He was fully God. How is that? Anybody want to come up and say, man, I got that? You can't explain it, but if you're a Christian, you believe it. You believe it. See, you can't explain finity totally. You can't explain God totally. And just because I believe everything that's in the Bible, folks, not because I can explain it, but because God said it and God can't lie. And so even when we don't understand something, we have to submit to it. And what we see here is God is in control.